I signed up for something without actually checking the details properly. So let me give you guys a little backstory here. My friend had sent me this poster thing where there's like some educational workshop conference happening. Now, I didn't read the conference workshop properly and I did not even read the details. So last night I was like, okay, let me read the details about this event and know what the event is about. The event was the event that I'm going to right now is a panel discussion based on some educational stuff. Guys, this is something that is really out of my comfort zone. Me waking up early in the morning on a Saturday to go and listen to topics about something that might just make me zone out. I don't know how I feel about that, but here we are, we're going, and just let's see how the experience is. Come with me. I have just reached here at the venue right now. Tasneem.
To redo it, please. Can I have the QR codes up, please, ITT? So another chance for you to quickly scan the QR codes, register for your workshops.
Health, but they also had an additional need. So, for example, I taught children who had dyslexia, children who had autism of various kinds in terms of their level of need and level of communication. I taught children who had ODD. I taught children who had selective mutism. For 2 years, I taught a young girl. Only in the second year, she spoke to me. And that was 6 months after her mum said to me, you know when she gets home, she always says your name, Mr. Manny. And I couldn't believe it because she never said a word to me. Selected me. You were the very first person that they are reading. Long story short, I was a teacher at the school for 5 years. I had a very clear plan. I wanted to be a senior leader if I was going to do it, and I mapped out a 5-year plan. I said to myself, not only am I going to work in a special school, I am also going to become a Senko. So I trained to be a Senko, even when the school didn't have the role, it didn't exist in my.
For children with special needs, learning is equally
Beautiful buddies, so I came back home and I came back to pray. I'm getting ready again to go out. Let me set my lighting right. So, a little bit of my experience regarding this event. Okay, so in Dar, this is like my second or third time to be in a conference event like this. I think it's my second. To be honest, first thing is I went a little late to that event because I wanted to. I just needed some extra sleep in the morning, and then the event was basically about education, things that we need in class, the practicals, how to be a great teacher, whatnot. I did not stay up to the end of that event because I have somewhere to go to today. I had plans for quite some time. So I was there for a very short while. I was there for like an hour and a half. And I was able to, basically encounter one part of the many other talks that was happening. Actually, two. Okay. And we had the tea break and everything. It was nice for educators. If you're someone that works in a school or has some education institute and things like that, this event would be a really great opportunity for you. Okay, but for me personally, someone that's so into mental health and things like that, can I say an event like this is not totally something for me because to a certain extent, I really did feel bored because it was more into the education side, and there were other things, honestly, that I was already aware about. So it's not something I would want to spend my hours and my time in for a very long time. But if you're someone that's like, a proper teacher and you're following this education system and everything that basically everything that you do in school, I think this is a great opportunity for you to be going to such an event. One thing, the short while that I was in this event, and something that I truly liked, so there was a speaker that I just showed you guys. His name is Emmanuel, and he was basically just giving his life story and everything like that. And one thing that I loved that he really emphasized on is that as an educator or anything that you're doing in life, you really need to know your purpose. You need to have your purpose. That's the only way to actually feel happy and fulfilled and things like that. And this is something I feel a lot of teachers need to know, because some teachers are just teachers for the sake of being one, because maybe they didn't have a career option in their life, or maybe getting a teaching job was easier for them and they're just there for the salary and things like that. So I feel he was that person that actually said things that maybe a lot of teachers need to hear. Like, he even spoke about the reality of how it's not easy to actually be a teacher in a school. It's not an easy job, and it's something that he really, he was out there being very real. He spoke about his experience and a lot more. And then there was this kid later on that came in and had won this art competition where she drew something, and she was called on stage to actually explain what her art was about. It was very knowledgeable. It was something that's very educative for educators, especially if you're like a new teacher, or maybe you're a teacher with no enough knowledge or education and you need to be educated and you need to gain more knowledge. That was a really, really good opportunity for them. I know I am a school counselor, and to a certain extent this was a learning experience for me at the same time, but it was really not something for me, like the whole part, because I felt it was more inclined towards the teachers and things like that. There was a specific workshop that I wish I could attend, but unfortunately that was the time when that's the actual time where I actually already had plans and things like that. It was, let me just read it to you out, okay? So basically, yeah, they gave us this whole folder as well, which was very nice of them. They gave us their journals. So there was this whole schedule printed out. It was really organized, to be honest, So there was this specific, so the person who's going to be presenting this workshop is going to be Mr. Hassan Deuji. It was based, the topic says, Healthy Brains, Thriving Kids, the starting point for strength and success. I wish I had the schedule earlier, so I wouldn't have made plans during that hour, because this is something that I would definitely be so interested in. Like the others, honestly, no. But if you're a teacher, the next time there are like things like these that are organized, please do go for them. You're gonna meet fellow educators, you're gonna meet fellow teachers, because yani mashallah, the whole hall was like filled up with like educators, teachers, and a lot more other people that you could network with and things like that. So do give it a try the next time you see conferences like this and you have an opportunity to go. Don't miss it out. It was honestly really worth even the price, compared to, because the event started at 8 and it's going to end around 5, and the price for this specific conference was 70,000. So I think that price was worth it, because it includes 2 tea breaks, it also includes a lunch break, materials, and a certificate will be given towards the end of the whole conference thing. So the next time something like this happens, I would really suggest, as an educator, as a teacher, do not ignore this kind of an opportunity. It's a really great opportunity for you to go for it, and I'm sure you're going to learn a lot. Don't get me wrong, I am a mental health girly. Okay, me saying I was feeling bored doesn't mean the event was bad. What I am saying is it's just not my type. I would not be able to stay for very long listening to something that I'm not so interested in. If it was a full mental health and emotional health kind of an event, watch me be there till at night, because I wouldn't get tired for something like that, like that kind of thing. So it's really based on my interest, not because the event was bad in any way. The event was really, really good. It was well organized. The organizers were really good. They were very welcoming and, things like that, to be honest. Like, everything was nice, to be honest. Hi, beautiful buddies. We came to Cape Town for late lunch. So we ordered some prawns popcorn and some cheese and garlic bread. For my main course, I ordered fish and chips, and my friend ordered calamari and chips. That's what it looks like. We're at Boba Bay right now, currently playing some Monopoly deal, and my friend ordered some, what did you order? Coffee boba with whipped cream. Coffee boba with whipped cream and tapioca. Guys, how cute is this cake? It was made by Bon Appetit. That's her page. Those are her details. She makes these really cute bento cakes for like birthdays or whatever occasion you need it for. She also provides like a free candle and a free tiny wooden spoon. Good morning. Time for some skincare today. It's a self-love day, so that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna get some. It's honestly been a super long week. Long 2 weeks. Not even a week. And that stress needs to be flushed off my face. I got this from Home Market, and the price was very reasonable. Don't ask me how much it was, I don't remember. But yeah, everything in that place was very reasonable the last time I went. In case you guys don't know what Home Market is, it's this new place that's open in Bezi. I've even posted it on my Instagram, so go check it out. It has like a lot of things. It's a supermarket that has like a lot of things, like a lot. Right now I'm going to oil my hair before I wash it with this oil. Guys, I really love this oil. If you have really thick hair kinda, or you want to get some thick hair and long hair, this oil is for you. You don't even need much to apply in your hair because it's very like rich. I need this chamomile, spearmint and something else kind of tea to start my day, and I'm watching some series. And I've also made this creamy cheesy pasta. Cannot wait to dig in. Yum. I'm currently arranging some of these art therapy supplies. There's days where we're arranging all these things. It's a mess. We are done and dusted here. It's all clean finally. Please look at these cute hooks that I got from Home City Supermarket. They're so cute. Let me just show you another one. This one to hang my head towel. How cute is that? We just came to Cafe Coffee right now to have some coffee. It was honestly tuko watano. Watano tuongeze kiti. It was honestly a really good self-care Sunday reset. Kinda, my mind feels very clear right now. I ordered some iced mocha. Time to make some Castle face mask right now. If you guys want original Castle powder organic, WhatsApp me and you will get your pack delivered. Castle powder is made. This is what it usually looks like when you make it. You could use this as a face mask, you could use this as an exfoliator, you could use it as a face wash as well. The choice is yours because we get it. People's lives are busy and they don't always have time, but using it as a face mask is the best, to be honest. But like if you want to like use it daily, you could mix it and use it as a face wash as well. It works. I got these hand masks and I've just worn one. You could use like a sellotape or something to actually lock it while your hands are getting moisturized. Beautiful buddies, both my hands. I've got these gloves on. No scrolling, nothing. Just watching something and chilling. For me to go to the gym right now, I'm ready. I feel so tired. I'm literally getting those Monday blues. I don't know what to say more. It's one of those days where I'm actually dragging myself to the gym because I feel so tired, and I know the gym will actually make me feel better after I'm done lifting those weights. If there is one thing that I love doing before going to bed, that is journaling. It helps me clear my mind, it gives me clarity, and most importantly, it helps me sleep at night because I go to bed without overthinking anything, without overanalyzing anything, and my mind runs less, which is good for me. Hi beautiful buddies, so we just came to Cocoa Beach right now after work. We're here chilling at that view. The breeze is so nice, like it feels very relaxing after work, to be honest. We ordered some Lotus and Nutella sundae. Hey beautiful buddies, so a little bit of an event that's coming up soon. I'm organizing a blooming souk event over at Spice Up. They're gonna be vendors, marketplace. If you're a small business or any business that would like to that would like to rent a stall for that event, make sure you WhatsApp me on the provided number. And I'm also going to be hosting an art therapy workshop at the Spice Up Hall. So if you want to reserve your item, make sure you WhatsApp me. We're going to have tote bags, we're going to have canvas pouches, we're going to have mini canvases. These are the three main items. We might have extra items last moment, but these are the three main categories of items that we're going to be painting on this time. So make sure you reserve yours today.